Hello, my name is Owen Dennis. I'm the creator of Infinity Train.
Hello, I'm Madeline Carrickle. I'm the supervising director of Infinity Train.
I am Alex Horeb. I was the writer on this episode.
Woo!
First off, something I forgot to mention in the last commentary, which is for episode 1. Today is the day that Tulip actually gets on the train. The day we're recording this.
Yeah.
It's November 22nd.
We made it,
2019. Here we
Will
are.
Tulip make it off the train? We still
I
got a
hope
way to
so.
go.
We're gonna find out. Animation is a very
Yeah.
you never know what's gonna happen at the end of it. It's just
Yeah.
sort of out of nowhere.
Our first board by Sam and Kelly. Did you? Were there any Easter eggs in the crossword puzzle car?
Well, the one big one was we had him playing a MASH game on what color nail polish to use,
Oh yeah.
and they ended up on white. So
It's canonical that is canon that he has white nail polish from this moment onward.
I'm a big fan of this pinball car because I'm just a writer. And I was just like, oh, it's a big pinball thing, and it flies around, ah, ha, ha, ha. And it took me about 30 seconds to type up, and it had so much work into making it from all the people that had designed a board.
It sure did.
And I put big pinball. Crazy. Big.
Note to all future writers.
There are a lot of times where it's just like, yeah, we need to have some cars that are kind of like, oh, some kind of crazy car, and then you just have to throw out words,
Yeah.
and then that's what happens. Is pinball car.
The crossword call as well was just like, oh, we gotta get some puzzles in there. It's like, oh, she solves crosswords. And then Owen's like, yeah, but it's in a Big Mac.
Yeah.
She's piloting a Big Mac that does it.
Is that how I said it?
That's how you...
Dude, just put her in like a big robot.
Dude, a big robot. This Mac.
Gone forever.
I was talking.
That's it? Nobody told me this number was...
Did you have anything to say about Tulip's dad's job?
Oh yeah. What is Tulip's dad's job?
Well, he
That's a
fixes
great
up
question.
go-karts, don't you know?
Yeah, that's what he does out there in Minnesota.
He's like
Fixes up all those go karts.
He's a picker. He's a picker.
He's basically he's a picker. He goes to like different garage sales,
Flea markets
and stuff, and resells stuff and fixes it up, and that's what he does. He doesn't just make and fix go-karts.
Yeah, but that is
If
part
anybody
of
was confused about that.
Yeah. Here we are, two famous characters.
Truly miraculous.
Cat and Randall.
Donut.
One of the things that we loved about the cat is like Kate Mulgrew is who we wanted like immediately. She was like the person that we were writing for, and sometimes she speaks French in this, and we're all sort of like, I think we were just sort of like, yeah, what if maybe she speaks French? I don't know.
Yeah, we kind of wrote it into the script before checking anything.
Yeah, we didn't check anything, and then we walked into the record, and Kate just starts speaking in this perfect French, and we're like, great, it worked. We just thought maybe she did speak French, and she does.
Yeah,
does.
she did. Oh
She
boy,
does.
did she did.
The conductor.
Alex, you want to talk a bit about
Randall's character.
Yeah, with Randall, he already had sort of a basic description when he came in of just like, it's a simple denizen who just sort of gets tricked into a pyramid scheme. But in real life, pyramid schemes are very sad. They are very, they prey on vulnerable people, and they're very depressing. So the only way that it could be in the show
Perfect
for me to
for the
work,
show.
yeah, but like the cat is nefarious, but there's a different level of gross to it.
Tell me, kid.
So Randall has to be impervious to all pain. You can't physically hurt him. He doesn't need food or shelter.
Mum check.
He's completely unflappable.
Or not furry enough.
That makes it less sad because you can't really do anything to him.
Because even like it feels like even making fun of him to his face, he'd be like, no, all right, okay,
It's
whatever.
completely
Yeah.
impervious. So that was something that I was thinking about a lot with it, that you could never be like
Yes.
sad for Randall because he's just he's unflappable.
Everything
Yeah.
works out for him.
Yeah.
I die.
Sure, why not?
Charming.
Because we even got to have the word effluent in here thrown at Randall, which is a word I had to look up. It feels like a word that I got in like 3rd grade as a vocab word, and I never remembered it.
Yeah. It is not affluent. It is
Effluent.
affluent because she is dunking on him.
I think it's like
Very
like the
subtle
sewage
dig.
smell or something like that.
Sewage water
Smells
or something
It's
sewage.
like runoff of a river that
Yeah.
like, with the
Yeah.
I'd fix her myself.
But that's just such the cat. She
Oh yeah, the no thumbs gag.
I fixed
Just sort of a runner because it's funny and not really
Yeah.
for any grander scheme.
No. And that little laugh that the cat has, where she's like, huh, I thought it was an actual laugh. Because
Yeah, that
like,
was like-
Kate
that
was
was-
having a good time with the cat.
I have 12
Yeah, we had a lot of fun designing the shuttlecraft. Sam Spina did a lot of good designs.
value to me. I've always been more interested.
Yeah, definitely just wanted something really ornate and
I could take the little white ball off.
It had to be too small for Tulip. That was kind of
Yeah,
the only
that was-
stipulation. Is
has
like,
to be
why
s-
wouldn't she just take it?
There has to be
too
some way
small.
that the cat is able to get ahead or behind Tulip somehow. And also, Tulip can't just do the same thing.
Yeah.
So many donuts!
Do you really need him, or do you want
Or do you want to get off this train?
I love that was. I remember like when she was recording these lines and stuff, and just being like, "Oh my gosh, Kate Mulgrew is amazing."
boss do you want to be?
I don't think
That's another line that I had a lot of fun. I used to do working in like banking stuff, and so I really like bad corporate phrasings.
Yeah.
So like, what kind of your own boss do you want to be? Or I don't like that word boss. I want to be on a team. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, very-
That's all my disdain for corporate talk that I lived through.
Did you make it out alive?
Yeah. It was some kind of breathing issue.
This was a fun scene to like track what was happening with her number and stuff as it's like
Yeah.
going up and down. And some people caught it. I think it's generally people only catch it on like the rewatch. I think.
Yeah, I think we had it. It's changing throughout, and I think our editor Bobby, late into production, was like, "Her number's different. Do we need to fix this?" It's like, "No,
Very
it's okay.
Harry.
It's okay. Don't worry."
YTP.
Bobby's great.
Yeah.
And if it weren't for his constant vigilance, who knows what other things would have slipped through the
Yeah,
cracks?
this show could all fail at any particular moment. This is the House of Cards. At any particular moment, this whole show could just flop on its face and completely fail.
Welcome to the market.
Here we are at one of the most difficult scenes to make.
Yes, it's because
So many different moving parts, different lip syncs for characters. The background's panning. It stops. It's
There's like-
very complicated.
there's like characters that you see through more see-through characters, and it's just like this big pile of horror.
But hey, there it is, up on screen.
All 4 seconds of it.
Sponge. Now that's a handsome-looking flower.
Do you mean my personal heartfelt gift that I picked out for
Free Starby's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sounds valuable.
Oh, I mean, it's not really.
Whenever we'd bring him in for Randall, he
It's the only.
seemed to be genuinely sad whenever we were like, all right, that's all the Randall we have for you today. And he'd be like, oh. Also, Reese Darby was the first person I ever directed.
Oh yeah, because our voice director Christy wasn't there that day.
Thank goodness, because he's a dream. Because it was just like, okay, Owen, you gotta direct. I'm like, I've never done that before. I don't know what I'm doing. Luckily, he's just very funny. He doesn't need much of anything. It's great.
a new adventure. Where shall we meet again?
We shall.
I love the expressions.
Yeah.
We shalln't.
There's a lot of really good Sarah So expressions that are in here.
She seems nice.
If it helps you when you're.
I think there was a joke here where Tulip gestures towards, like, and she seems nice, and the cat's going through her bag, and then she does like a water bottle sound at her, like, hey, get out of there.
I love how that connects.
Yeah, that was Sam, I think. Because originally we didn't really have a way that it moved from car to car. We were
We
like, it has
talk
to
about
move somehow.
magnetically.
Yeah. At some point there was like a bridge thing that would move for it and like all kinds of various stuff.
Yeah.
But Sam's the one that actually figured out a giant, like birdie-shaped shooter thing.
Yeah.
How would you like to try?
This was also different in the first draft. Originally, she was
Okie dokie. No need to lose enthusiasm.
she was talking to herself, and then she had hand puppets that she made
Yeah,
because she was lonely.
Yeah,
made
she's
her
very
hands
so-
flap like glad one, sad one.
Maddie's moving her hands like we can see on the
Yeah,
commentary.
you know what I'm doing.
Light it in the shadows of her hands.
Paint a
moving.
picture in your mind.
But it ended up being changed so we get more Randall in. And,
Yeah, I think it's good.
I'm really glad we did. It's also funny because how bad pyramid schemes are, and yet
Thanks, Randall.
It works
they
for
work.
Randall.
It works for him. Which I guess is also how some pyramid schemes
Care?
work for like one person. And Randall's all just one person.
Tip of the pyramid, some
Yeah, the
might
tip of the
say.
pyramid. Yeah.
You'll also, but like Randall doesn't exchange any money. To me, Randall
No.
is not becoming success. He's successful in the sense that he's happy that he's a good businessman.
Yeah.
It's not about. Yeah, it's not about.
His definition of business.
Yeah, it's just moving one item from one person to another. It's like, yes, I did it.
It's Chekhov's donut holder.
Yeah.
That's gonna pay off later. I hope no one's watching
Spill
with
that.
commentary for the first time.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go all in. I haven't checked out the show Infinity Train, but sounds good.
Oh, there's another line that was cut here, which was Randall talking about how hot it was in the desert and how he was evaporating.
Oh yeah.
we wanted
There was
to
a
have
bit of
that
a
to be like-
chicken clock, if you will.
Well, it was also more to be like, why doesn't Tulip just ride Randall to the front of the train? And we
Yeah.
put that in to like preemptively stop that. But it took up too much time, and it wasn't
Yeah.
funny, and it was just nitpicky. So it's like, that's the reason for anyone interested. He would have evaporated in the desert. That's why she didn't ride him to the front.
Yeah.
And he's busy selling.
Yeah. He's got other things to do. He's got a life beyond Tulip.
All these scenes are really cool. Like, it feels very actiony. It's
Yeah.
very, like, clips along at a really good pace.
Tiny Randall is very cute.
Yeah.
Miss Tulip!
I remember Mike Roth, who was helping us at the time, was really, really worried about Randall. He's like, well, he's stuck out there. He's stuck out there by himself. Is he going to be okay?
Yeah,
We're like,
yeah.
We're like, yeah, he'll be fine.
You
He's
can't
Randall,
hurt
he's fine."
Randall.
Yeah,
And
we
he was
were-
like, but we have to know. And so we like had to make sure that the backgrounds of some of those shots, Randall was just kind of like
Standing
hanging out
there.
by himself because Mike was so worried about Randall.
And he ends up all over the train.
Yeah. Yeah. There it is.
Yay!
That's end credits.
Oh yeah, what is it? Product name.
I don't.
Company name. Those are for later when we say product names and company names. You can just
Yeah.
paste them back in there. Anyway, that's it.
Yay!
Yay!